Hey guys, this is Andy. We're here at Winter NAMM 2018 at the Reverb booth, and today we're checking out some very cool stuff from Chase Bliss Audio. So I'm just going to hand it over to Joel. What do you got for us today?
So this first one is the Condor, an EQ, preamp, and filter all in one. And yeah, it has a parametric mids control that can either scoop or the boost. Same with the bass control, it can either cut or boost, and then the low pass.
Very cool.
The filter, yeah.
Nice.
And of course, it has all the ramping and expression control capabilities for modulation effects with it too.
Wow. So,
yeah.
So what would you do with the EQ if with all the ramping and everything? What like are some of the applications, like just changing on the fly, like a mid boost just for a lead, or?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's interesting to do is if you're to turn this way up and you sweep through, you can do some stuff like that, which is cool.
Yeah.
And of course, with expression or with ramping, controlling that, it can get kind of
so then it's a
wacky
modulation pedal all of a sudden.
Exactly, and it also has this low pass thing here, which can also be like weird stuff like this, but then also can do
Cocteau and
yeah. Clean up some stuff.
Okay.
Or you're switching from a Strat to something with humbuckers or something like that.
And that's all saved with, you could save it with a preset.
Yeah. I had the gain way up, so.
I like it.
You can also turn the gain down if you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff like the mid push, or sort of like the muff thing where it's more scooped and those high frequencies kind of cackling in the background.
So you could pair it, with like a muff too if you wanted to change its mid range.
Yes, that's actually super fun to do.
Yeah.
I just was messing around with that the other day. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, should we move on to the next one?
Thermae time.
All right, so what do we have here now?
This is a Thermae, and it's an analog delay / pitch shifter, rather than just showing something insane right away. Just kind of show how you can do something that's normal, and then sort of build off that to make something that's like pretty wacky.
Right, right.
So I'll just start here. That's just, normal analog delay with tap tempo.
Nice. Analog with tap tempo.
Yeah. Pretty normal. The voicing is a little bit more of like a synthier kind of a feel, whereas tonal recall, the other analog delay in our line, is more like traditionally voiced for guitar, and just more of that traditional kind of analog delay sound.
Gotcha, yeah.
And if you turn on the normal dip switch, you activate modulation.
Nice.
I'm actually going to turn the modulation off because I made it insane by accident. I love about this pedal though, like we weren't trying to do anything there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when the magic happens, I think, is like when you look at it more as a collaborator. So anytime I like try to do something with this pedal, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, have the octave, it's gonna sequence, and it's all gonna be perfect. It's gonna go up and down. it like doesn't work out. But if I just play something and I hear it, and then think of it as a collaborator.
Exactly, you play to the pedal.
Yeah,
or play with it. Yeah.
It's not for everybody, obviously, but it's. I think it can be inspiring, you know? What I've been doing with my band is using step mode where, you know, you have your delay that you're just playing. And it's just normal. And then, you know, I think I have it up an octave right now. So if you just hit it, and then it's fast. And then you can do that in time and like, as like, you know, if you're, you know, bending a note and you just want something exciting to happen.
Jump up an octave. You know?
And the other thing that's kind of cool is this glide knob here. We'll turn that way up. That controls the, you know, the amount of time it takes to get down to that
right.
intelligent sort of interval, I guess.
Okay.
So it's still going to sound good eventually, you know, once it pitches down.
Nice.
But you can control it to either go like right down or like slide down.
It's always the in-between things where the creativity happens. You know, you don't know how long it's going to take or what's going to form in that gradual period. You know?
Yeah. Not to put any pressure on you, but I'm like so excited for your demo on this. You know, you've been making these demos for so long, and I remember, you know, this is like way before I started Chase Bliss, just watching them and just being like, thought they were so awesome. So when you started demoing my pedals, it was like, I mean, so this one in particular, I feel like I'm interested to see what you come up with.
Well, it's never hard to come up with something creative, especially with all the options. I mean, that's the challenge. I love finding what, trying to speak with the pedal, find out what it wants to play, and then there's always so much that it wants to say, especially with all the creative options you give on all these pedals. So that's very cool, man. Well,
dude, this is super exciting for me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's exciting for me. Well, thanks for walking us through these. Again, Chase Bliss, you can find them on Reverb. Thanks for watching.